Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Mike, and thanks for joining me this morning. Strange week, right? Different times. Things change quickly. They pivot dramatically. But we still have to move on. So today and every day this week, I'm going to continue my series on ideas to be highly effective working from home and activities that you can be conducting right now that are appropriate and will help you grow your business. Okay? Now, you know me. I'm a big fan of putting yourself in an office environment because of the synergy that you get. But I also recognize that it's a different time right now, and that might not be well advised. I think each person has to make their own decision around this, but I do recognize that maybe coming into an office environment right now might not be the right decision for you. So I want to start this morning by giving you some ideas on how to be highly effective working from home, and then some defined strategies that you can be implementing this week. Okay? So let's start with number one. At home, create a designated workspace where this is where you work. I don't care where it is. If it's at the kitchen table, fine. I would encourage you to pick a designated space in your home that is free of distractions. Okay? But you're going to have to make that decision for yourself. Wherever that is, that's where you work from. Okay? Start forming that habit and ritual. Continue with creating a written weekly schedule every week. Very, very important. One of the biggest challenges of working from home is the distractions, and time just evaporates on you. Okay? So I want you to continue creating a written weekly schedule. All highly productive people have one. I haven't met the highly productive agent that doesn't work off of a written weekly schedule. And I want you to account for all activities in your schedule. And by that, what I mean, you treat all activities as appointments. If you're going to make videos today, I want to know what time you're going to make the videos. If you're going to call your sphere of influence today, I want to know what time you're going to call it. I want you to take those activities and plug them in to your schedule very specifically. Treat all activities as appointments. This will help you stay focused and productive while you're working, sometimes maybe in a chaotic environment. I want you to try to stay connected virtually as much as possible. Okay, so virtual synergy. Because no man's an island, right? And working from home, getting isolated can start to lead to some depression and despair. You need the energy suck off of other people, stealing their motivation, their ideas, their good ideas, and even seeing their bad ideas and trying to stay away from that. Virtual synergy. How can you do that? Well, this call is one way of doing it. This week and for the foreseeable future, all of our small group huddle sessions, I'm going to record and host that video on my Facebook group page, The Path to 20 Million. So you've got a 15 to 20 minute huddle session there. The one we did yesterday on where mortgage rates are going and why they're going there, I thought was really good. And we're going to continue to do that every day. Make time in your day to watch those. Virtual coaching. So my personal coaching program, you can do this. You can come into the office here and meet with me if you choose to and you would like to. We can do it by phone. We can do it by FaceTime. We can do it by Skype. I don't care. I'll do it by smoke signals with you. I don't care. What I do care about is that we do it, and that you have more than one brain working with you in your business. That will require you initiating the coaching session. Okay, so that's why I built out a calendar, and I want you to get on there. And again, virtual synergy. Our workplace tool. I hope you're taking advantage of that. I hope you're looking at that multiple times every day, because there's going to be a lot of news and information and ideas and tips that you can gather off of there. Our practice session every morning at 8 o'clock, I host a 20-minute practice session. This week we've been working on ideas on how to not only effectively and appropriately at this time, reach out and touch our sphere of influence, our past clients, our prospects, our active buyers, our active listings, our pending sales. What kind of conversations should we be having with people? You can, if you can't be here on site, if that not appropriate for you, I fully get it. So I'm opening those up to our conference call line this week. You can dial in to this number at 8 a.m. and you can participate in those practice sessions as well. We all need the synergy, the motivation, and the ideas that we gather off of each other. Don't allow this disruption to prevent you from getting that. Now, from this point forward, the rest of the week, all I'm going to do is focus on action steps that are appropriate and that you could be taking even if you're working from home. Okay? So, let's start with this. Calls, again, to your sphere of influence. This week, let me emphasize this, and I can't emphasize it strongly enough. If you call people, encouraging them to take advantage of this opportunity, then you are a slimy salesperson. And I want to see this stuff stop on Facebook and Instagram. Can you see yourself being quarantined in this home? Stop it. Stop with the jokes. This isn't a joke to some people, and you're offending them. It may seem like a joke to you, but there's other people with family members that are suffering from this. Be sensitive to that. Don't make light of it. Don't opine. Your worldview isn't necessarily critical right now. What I do want you to do is care for your people. Okay? So this week, it's a great opportunity just to make contact with everybody on the planet that you know. Why are you making contact with them? I just thought about you this morning, and I wanted to reach out and see how you're doing and how you are impacted by all of this. You don't bring up real estate, folks. You don't bring up real estate. If you bring it up, you're going to violate the integrity of the call. Don't do that. You will instantly become a slimy salesperson. So stay within the integrity of your call. Now, if the customer brings it up, that's fine. Then you can go there. And I would have your response. So if the customer brought it up to me, I might say something like this. Yeah, I've been shocked at how many people are using this time to buy long-term investment property, rental property, because rates are so low and rents are sky high. So I've been surprised at the surge in activity off of that. That might be one pre-planned response pattern that I have. But I'm not bringing that up unless they ask me. Otherwise, I'm just caring about my people, and I'm not going to violate the integrity of that. So everybody in my sphere of influence, this is a relevant reason to make contact with everybody, even those people that I haven't maybe spoken with in a very long time or that I don't know extremely well. Hi, this is Mike. I was just driving by your neighborhood. It made me think of you. I wanted to reach out and see how you're doing this week. All my prospects, all my listings, all my buyers, all my pendings. And I just want to listen. I just want to listen. I don't want to tell them. I don't want to try to reposition them on this event. I don't want to give them my opinions of how the world ought to spin. I just want to listen to how they're dealing with all of this. Okay, one more tip for you this week. And then tomorrow it's going to be nothing but that. Thursday, nothing but that. Friday, but that. You're not going to be able to lack for ideas on actions to take this week. But your tip video series, what a great time to make a whole series of tip videos. how to get your home ready to put on the market, my top 3 tips on improving the curb appeal of your home, what's earnest money, what are closing costs, how long does it take to close, all these different things. I think if you sit down and you think about this, you're going to come up with 15 to 20 different 60-second tip that you can offer to people in a video. You make it once, you can make it from home, go out in the backyard, make it, put an interesting backdrop, have your kids sit with you while you make it. It doesn't need to be so uptight and businessy. It can be a little casual and relaxed. But make as many tip videos as you can. Keep them in a file. Use them with your prospects. When we come out of this, folks, and we get on the other side of it, we're going to have a strong bounce. We always do. This is Mike asking you to go out or stay in. I guess your choice. Make it happen for yourself today.